How's it going, everyone, and welcome to my very first video of Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, like the real one. That's not a recording video, but one is, about the game that I'm actually playing finally, and I'm loving this game. It is actually so good, it's so fun, and the one thing I will say about it, however, though, is that I feel like there has not been a closer game to DFFOO than this game. And I will kind of tell you why. So you don't pull for characters, which is great. Because you get your favorite characters, you get to play them, you don't have to worry about missing out on having your favorite character. You pull for weapons only, but you do pull for costumes, so there's a bit of a difference there. But I feel like the grind is very reminiscent of DFFOO, and not in the best way per se. I think it's more like every stage that I have to play, I have to play. There's no skip, there's no auto going through each stage. There isn't let me just load up on all of my energy, go through the one stage that I'm grinding, and then just slap it on auto and wait for it to finish. There's no offline grinding either. Any grinding that needs to be done, you need to be present for. And I don't know if that's the worst thing ever, to be honest, but I am feeling it because the game is big. There is a lot to do. There's when you're a min-maxer type of personality, you're going to have a ton of things to do, like non-stop almost. And that's not even where I feel the burn. The burn is is the banner system. So we had Murasame, that's already gone. We're about 2 weeks into the game. Murasame is nowhere to be seen. Bye bye, Felicia. See you next never. And I am super happy for sure that old weapons like that become a part of the main banner. So if I go here, you can see that I've selected Murasame as one of the weapons that I would love to off banner, so I have a higher chance of getting that as an off banner. However, though, they keep releasing cool things like the cool costumes, different weapons, and the weapons look hella cool too. So that doesn't help, because when you take a look at Sailor Cloud, I love he just looks like a super cool Sora to me, or Roxas even. And I love that this thing basically looks like a Keyblade. I think it's awesome. And they're just that's what they did. They're like, hey, you like skins, and you like Final Fantasy VII, and you want to see your characters doing different things in different outfits. Like, sure, here's something that you might like security guard with the gloves or whatever. But look at MVP Red 13. He's, first of all, so many things to discuss here. First of all, here's a little shark fin on the back of him. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt. And honestly, a nice one that I would like to wear too. And it's got buttons. It's just legit a human Hawaiian shirt that fits him really well. It's got these other little things on it too, and it's just he looks so chill and he's having such a great time. But the thing is, as much as I am, as you can see, I'm not really drawing a lot, so I'm not going for any of the banners. The grind is intense, and I know that drawing will help me increase combat power, but I am looking forward to what comes next, because the thing is, I have my characters, and when you go through it, the brilliance of this game is that none of what you pull ever goes to waste. So it all becomes shards, so that way this will eventually become, if I get so unlucky but I pull 200 of this weapon, not 200 copies, but get 200 shards, I can make this into a 5-star, which makes it viable. All the weapons are viable in one way or the other. You can make sure that you can make it work, so you'll never lose out in that way, and that's brilliant, I think. But the temptation is nuts. So having these featured banners, basically cycling through so far 3 featured banners, is kind of nuts. So my advice to everyone, to avoid the FOMO, is truly to know that in your events, they're giving you some pretty decent stuff. I haven't pulled anything, but I have my first 15-star item from Zach's first half of the event. You know, I was able to go through his content and be able to pick up all of the umbrella. And now I'm hoping to more or less do the same for Glenn's weapon and get like a relatively strong weapon that I can use more or less as a stat stick to beef up my characters. And it doesn't help to have them for them as well, obviously, just because, like, you know, the stats on it are not so bad for a free weapon. Yes, the resources do cost money, but for the most part, you don't have to pull for the weapon, and you keep getting more copies of them, you know? So, like, you know, like magic defense, boost HP, I can't complain. It's alright. It's not bad. So I just have to awaken it a couple times and, you know, make it a little bit better. But, like, even for Glenn, you know, boost HP, magic defense as well, attack, and then the magic attack boost. And then on top of that, for whatever reason, there's also a skin that comes with the event. So you get Zach's skin as well. You don't get a skin for skin or no pun intended. You get his skin or skin, what I mean. But you get his costume as well, and you get a wallpaper. So it's pretty decent. I think that it's pretty decent. So with that, with at least getting something from the summer event, it has saved me from feeling the need to pull, and that's not too bad. I think that's all right, and that makes me feel like you know, feeds the FOMO, the need to pull more, because I feel like I might potentially be missing out or whatever. So that's kind of it. I want to hear what y'all have to say. Like, I mean, are you guys feeling the burn? Are you guys exhausted already? Are y'all sitting at 0 gems and, like, you got everything? You're at, like, over 100k, 120 CP. Or are you like me, playing it a little cautious, a little bit more of a veteran when it comes to gacha games, because you've played quite a bit and you know good things are always coming, and so you're more willing to wait for the things that, you know, might interest you a bit more. Not to say that none of this has been interesting so far, because if I could pull for all of them and I had unlimited income, I would hella go for it, but that is not the case, you know. So very curious as to what everybody has to say. So if you've watched until this point, please like and subscribe. I would love for you to comment as well, so that way I can kind of, you know, I've answered a lot of my comments in all of my videos. I love discussing things, or, you know, if you have any ideas of what I should cover next, or any curiosities and whatnot, I would love to go through it. Just to take through my current party right now, I'm not sitting too high. I think I'm just at my best. I'm probably sitting at like 85k. This is currently what I'm at. I'm using a lot of recommended just to get through some of the content as I continue to farm, working over some of my main weapons, and then, like, you know, you can see this is like my main team as well. So that's it. Hope y'all like it. Thank you so much.